The air is thin up here, biting at your cheeks as dawn hesitates behind jagged green peaks. The central highlands of Vietnam feel ancient, untouched by the frantic world below. Life stirs not with birdsong, but with the rumble of overloaded motorbikes winding up dirt roads. They all converge on the market, a weekly gathering for dozens of ethnic minority villages: Hmong, Dao, Thai. This is no tourist show. It's the real deal, the heartbeat of the highlands. People walk for hours or ride battered bikes to get here. The market is their stock exchange, their social media, their town square. Before sunrise, it's a maze of shadows and flickering lights. The smell of damp earth and charcoal smoke hints at the day ahead. You feel like an outsider, peering into a private ritual. Faces are etched with resilience. Women in hand-embroidered indigo textiles move with purpose. They unload strange vegetables, wriggling river creatures, and mysterious forest roots. Conversations swirl in a mix of languages. Time here is measured by seasons, not clocks. Blue tarps become instant storefronts on packed dirt. Pyramids of chilies, gnarled ginger, and bundles of dew-wet herbs fill the air with sharp, earthy scents. Lemongrass, mushrooms, and mountain honey perfume the morning. The market comes alive, slowly and deliberately. It's a beautiful, unscripted performance. The show is just getting started. Here, every sense is awakened. This is the Highlands' true welcome, and you're invited to witness it. The sun rises, burning off the mist, and the market erupts into a sensory explosion. Chaos reigns, but it's a beautiful, functional chaos. The hum becomes a roar, a symphony of cleavers, sizzling woks, and vendors shouting prices. Children laugh, friends reunite, and animals protest from their cages. Color is everywhere: indigo and pink textiles, green herbs, yellow turmeric, purple rice. Every stall is a temporary gallery of the mountain's bounty. Navigating the narrow paths is an adventure. Dodging banana stalks, sidestepping buckets of rice wine. The ground is littered with sugarcane husks and stray leaves. The air is thick with the funk of shrimp paste, the sweetness of grilling meat, and the metallic tang of fresh blood. It's not always pleasant, but it's real, the smell of life. This is no place for the timid. You have to engage, to push, to smile. The energy is raw and unfiltered, a world away from sterile supermarkets. Transactions are connections. A nod or a smile goes a long way. Locals are curious, not hostile. Your presence is a novelty. They might touch your shirt or point at your camera, reminding you that you're a guest here. The market is a living, breathing organism. It's a place of commerce, but more importantly, of community. Here you're swept up in the current of daily life. Every moment is vivid, every encounter genuine. This is the Highlands at full volume, and what a world it is. You can't help but be swept along. Welcome to the chaos. The market is more than a place to buy and sell. It's the glue of these remote communities. It's a weekly reunion, a social network built on face-to-face interaction. Old men share tea, women trade gossip, young people flirt across the square. There's no post office or community center, just the market. News travels stall to stall, village to village. It's the region's main server, its heartbeat. Economically, it's a lifeline. Families sell produce, chickens, or textiles for cash to buy essentials. Every transaction matters. A few bundles of herbs can mean a full belly. Pride is visible in every display, every hand-forged knife, every carefully arranged vegetable. The market is a showcase of resilience and ingenuity. It's a testament to survival in a beautiful but unforgiving landscape. To understand the Highlands, you must understand the market. It's everything. It's life itself. To understand a place, start with breakfast. And here, breakfast means noodle soup. Follow the steam and the scent of simmering broth to makeshift kitchens with bubbling pots and fresh ingredients. The star is often a regional pho, deeper, darker, spicier, made from buffalo or pork, hand-cut noodles, and a punch of chili paste. One bowl could power you through a week of hard labor, but pho isn't the only option. Try thang ko, a hot pot of horse meat and organs, cooked in a spicy, aromatic broth. Men gather around, ladling stew and downing shots of corn wine. Grilled food is everywhere. Skewers of marinated pork, whole fish stuffed with lemongrass, sausages packed with local herbs. The smoke drifts across the market, an irresistible invitation. It's street food at its most fundamental: meat, fire, and a little seasoning, eaten standing up, juices dripping down your chin. This food connects you directly to the source. It's honest, bold, and unforgettable. Every bite is a taste of the Highlands. Here, breakfast is a celebration. The day truly begins at the market table, and you're part of it. This is food that tells a story, and it's glorious. Drinking is as much a part of the market as eating. The local favorite, ruongo, corn wine, distilled in village stills, clear and potent. Men sit in circles, passing a communal cup, sealing deals and warming up on cold mornings. To refuse a cup is to refuse friendship. You say mot, hi, ba, do, cheers, and knock it back. It burns, but it's smooth with a sweet, earthy kick. After a few shots, strangers become friends. For a gentler option, seek out sugarcane juice. Hand-cranked, frothy, served over ice in a plastic bag. It's pure sweetness, the perfect antidote to heat and chilly. Tea is ever present, strong, dark, bitter, poured into tiny cups and refilled endlessly. Vendors pause to sip, finding calm amid the chaos. Drinking here is ritual, connection, and comfort. It's another thread in the market's social fabric. Every cup tells a story, and you're invited to share in it. The food draws you in, but the people are the soul of the market. Every face tells a story. Like the old woman selling wild honey, her hands stained by years of foraging. She speaks only in gestures and smiles, but her story is clear: courage, tradition, and a jar of liquid gold. The young blacksmith, barely 20, demonstrates his hand-forged knives, each blade a legacy passed down generations. A husband and wife sell hand-stitched textiles. Every symbol and color tells the story of their clan. One jacket can take months to complete. Wearable art, history, and fabric. A man sells bamboo shoots, fresh, dried, fermented, each with its own culinary purpose, all foraged from the jungle. He's a walking library of ancient knowledge. These aren't just vendors, they're artisans, botanists, historians, and chefs. They are the keepers of culture. Every transaction is an exchange of stories. You leave with more than goods, you leave with a piece of their world. The market is a living museum. Every stall is a chapter, every handshake a connection. Here, culture is alive and thriving, and you're part of its story. This is the true treasure of the Highlands. Much of the food here can't be cultivated. It's foraged from the wild pantry of jungle and mountain. This is truly seasonal local cuisine, available only when nature allows. The vegetable stalls overflow with fiddlehead ferns, banana flowers, and bitter leaves, gifts from the forest. Mushrooms are a highlight, porcini-like giants, delicate wood ears, tiny fairy tale clusters. Each is cooked simply, grilled over charcoal or simmered in hot pot. The wild pantry provides protein too. Tiny river crabs for soup, snails steamed with lemongrass, even baskets of bamboo worms fried crisp. It might sound strange, but it's all part of a resourceful, sustainable diet. Every bite is a lesson in survival and ingenuity. The flavors are bold, the ingredients unique. This is food you won't find in any supermarket. It's a direct taste of the landscape. Foraged flavors define Highland cuisine. They connect people to place, season to season. Here, eating is an act of discovery, and every meal is an adventure. Highland cooking is about honesty, few ingredients, bold flavors, and respect for what's already good. The pork is rich because the pig roamed free. The vegetables are fresh from the forest. The cook's job is to let these elements shine. Minimalist cooking, born from necessity, perfected over generations. Key flavors: smoky from open fires, spicy from chilies, herbaceous from wild greens, and a crucial sourness from pickled bamboo or fermented vegetables. This balance, hot and sour, rich and fresh, defines the cuisine. Most cooking happens right in the market, over charcoal braziers. No fancy equipment, just fire, skill, and instinct. The sound of a cleaver is the only food processor. Simplicity is a strength, not a limitation. Every dish tells the story of the land and its people. You taste smoke, earth, rain, and resilience in every bite. This is food with a sense of place. To eat here is to understand the soul of the Highlands. And it's a lesson you'll never forget. As the afternoon sun dips, the market winds down. Vendors pack up, the chaos softens, and motorbikes rumble back to hidden villages. The square empties, leaving only traces of life and the scent of smoke. You leave with more than a full stomach. You leave with connection. Here, food is culture, community, and the thread that ties everything together. In a homogenized world, this market is a reminder of the beauty of diversity. Trying new food can be intimidating, but it's the heart of travel. The best stories are found at a wobbly table, sharing a bowl you can't pronounce. The best connections are made over a shot of moonshine. This is where you find the truth of a place. So go, find a market, eat the weird stuff, talk to vendors, drink the local hooch, get a little lost. In the end, you realize we're all connected by the simple, universal pleasure of sharing a good meal. And that's a beautiful thing. It's worth traveling to the ends of the earth for.